Welcome back, trainers. So we're going to be going over the Charmander Community Day because there's some confusion going on here. All right, we know we're going to be getting Dragon Breath. A lot of people are like, why are we even getting Charmander Community Day again? We already had one, right? I understand the concerns here. I'm going to be going over everything you need to know in this video, so make sure you give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on, and I'll be keeping you up to date on everything Pokemon Go. So this Community Day is going to be going down October 17th, so we still have some time. But I want to make sure you understand what's going on here before it does roll around so you can get everything out of the way that you need to do for this, right? So it is going down October 17th at 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. local time. So we're going to have quite a bit of time there. And then you're going to have a few hours after that to evolve them to get Dragon Breath. So you're going to have Charmander spawning 3 times catch Stardust. There you go. That's the highlight here. If anything else and you don't want Charmander, at least you're going to be able to get that nice Stardust. Then, of course, 3-hour incense. And then you're going to have a box that is going to have the Elite Charge TM, your typical thing. And then you're going to have special research that's going to be rewarding you for Mega Energy for Charizard. And then you're going to have that dollar thing, which is also going to have some more energy. All right, now let's go ahead and go over something that a lot of people are a bit confused. When the Community Day does roll around for Charmander, are we going to be able to evolve it into Charizard and get both Dragon Breath and Blast Burn? No, that's not going to happen for this Community Day, right? So you're just going to get Dragon Breath this time around. So that's going to, require you to use some Elite Charge TMs or Elite Quick TM, depending on what Charizard you want to have this. But they do go on to say that Pokemon from 2018 CDs will receive another kind of event in 2021 where you're not going to have to use Elite Charge TM. So I'm assuming there's going to be some sort of another Community Day, Mass Community Day with all the Pokemon like they just described from 2018, and where you're going to be able to evolve them and receive their exclusive moves. And during this time, when you do evolve a Charmeleon into Charizard, I'm guessing that you're going to get both Dragon Breath and Blast Burn. So there you have it. If you can wait and you don't want to use your Elite Charge TM or Elite Quick TM for some reason, you're going to be able to do this in 2021. All right, now I will have links to all the sources that I am using for sure. Now, we're taking a look at Pvpoke, a very, very trusted and reliable resource regarding PvP and, moves. So they go on to say that Dragon Breath looks pretty good for Charizard. High rank looks to be key, so we're going to go over those ranks that you're going to be wanting to have the IVs for PvP. And then he does go on to give a few examples as to what it is going to be good up against that is meta relevant. Then he goes on to say, looking further at potentially Charizard Y, as we know the attack on that thing is just absolutely nasty. He gives a few more examples as to what is going to be good up against. It looks like Dialga, but Blast Burn is going to be required. Groudon, Giratina, Mewtwo, Dragonite, Machamp, Metagross, Togekiss, Swampert, to name a few. So, I mean, it's not looking all bad, but as it is right now, we cannot use Megas in Go Battle League. We can most certainly use them in PvP, but not in the online matchmaking system. You're going to have to battle a friend or QR code. Now take a look at my Charizards. I mean, I am stacked up here. After this Community Day, I'm going to really have to go through my inventory and start deleting some Community Day shinies. Absolutely. I need to get rid of some Porygons. It's nice to have all these shinies in your inventory, but do you need them? Do you really need them? Let's be realistic. For example, my son, he wants to hold on to some of his old toys from when he was younger. He says they're memories, which is, it's precious, right? But I have to teach him how to let go and not hoard too much because, if you do that throughout your life, you're going to be sitting on a bunch of junk. But it's always good to, hold on to some things. My point being is, man, oh man, we are starting to really stack up on a lot of these Pokemon that we probably don't even really need or ever going to touch or even look at in our inventory unless we're just simply scrolling past them, right? So, yeah, you're going to have to be using those Elite TMs, guys. I don't know how you're going to want to mix and match these combinations for yourself. But we already know Charizard is going to be decent in the Great League, and in Ultra League Premier specifically, it is going to be having a really big role. Personally, I use it all the time. Even in Open Premier Ultra League, Charizard still has some pretty good play. This thing is actually a good Pokemon for sure. It's a very iconic one as well. So, yeah, I'm excited for this Community Day, right? 3 times catch Stardust. Let's go. Do I have plenty of shiny Charmanders? I mean, I could use more. Honestly, I transferred a bunch. So let's get some more on top of what I already have. I already have the 100, but I'm going to have to TM that one. I don't think I'm going to Elite TM that, to be honest with you. I don't need that little bit of extra oomph in Master League with it when I already have a Best Buddy. When in comparison, it's pretty minuscule and you're using an item that you paid money for, right? Potentially, unless you got it from the Go Battle League at the end of the season. So taking a look at Great League, the IV Ideal #1 rank 1 that you're going to want is going to be a 0-15-13, landing you right on 1500 CP. And then you can see the various other different ones, 1 through 10. And there you go, right? The difference between 1 and 10, very minuscule. Don't sweat it, don't break your back. If you have that one, then go for it if it's lower, right? Going into the Ultra League, rank 1, we're going to kind of have to swap the defense and stamina. Rank 1 is going to be 0-13-15, sitting you at exactly 2500. Then you can go down to rank 10, it's going to be a 1-12-14, sitting at 2498. So there you have the ranks for specific leagues. Now let's go ahead and talk about this. Do you what is gonna, all right, how is it gonna benefit Dragon Breath? We know that Charizard X is going to be going into that dual typing of Dragon and then maintaining Fire, but losing the Flying type. Charizard, regarding flying moves, is there's nothing there. It has that Legacy Quick Flying move. It also has another flying move that you could simply have, but the Legacy is going to be a lot better for you, right? So what's going to be better, Legacy Wing Attack or Dragon Breath? And I'm going to say, I mean, they all have their specific roles, honestly, but Wing Attack is looking good. Do not TM that Legacy move away. Even Fire Spin. Now, taking a look at all the Fire-type Pokemon here, I know this is not Dragon Breath included, but just so you can have an idea where Charizard does stand. You have Blaziken at the top with Fire Spin and Blast Burn. That's Mega Blaziken. And then you have Charizard Y with Fire Spin and Blast Burn. And then Mega Blaziken with Fire Spin and Blaze Kick. So as you can see, the dominant fire types are going to be Mega Blaziken and Mega Charizard Y. Absolutely crushing it at the top here. Simple as that. Moving into just Dragon type moves, you're going to have Mega Rayquaza with Dragon Tail and Outrage. Shadow Salamence with Dragon Tail Outrage. Mega Garchomp with Dragon Tail Outrage. Just to give you a perspective, oh, well, is Charizard X going to be good with Dragon Breath, Dragon Claw? Is it going to be on the map as something that you want to use as a pure Dragon type attacker up against raids? You could, but the competition is steep regarding that. All right, so just keep that in mind. It's not going to be complete trash. It's not the best, but it's certainly not something that you should, max out like a couple of these Charizards to be a pure Dragon type attacker. You're like, oh man, I got 200s, I'm going to completely max them both out. I mean, you can do that, but I don't urge you to do that. Now, taking a look at Fire and Dragon type Pokemon, the top is going to be Salamence with Shadow, Fire, Fang, and Outrage. And then you have another Salamence with Fire, Fang, and Draco. And then Mega Salamence with Fire, Fang, and Outrage. It's just all Salamence at the top here because of the Fire, Fang. Then you're going to have Reshiram, Salamence, Regular, and then another regular Salamence with a different move, and then you finally have Charizard X with Fire Spin and Dragon Claw, and then another one with Ember. Okay, Ember is going to be a legacy move. Now, taking a look at this again before we do go out, remember, if anything, you do not care about this Charmander Community Day, you don't care about Dragon Breath, get out there and catch stuff so you can get that 3x catch Stardust and just stack it up. Unfortunately, Niantic did nerf the spawn rate in which we're going to be seeing Pokemon spawning from the incense when you're still, but hey, let's hope they just change it back. I mean, give me a break. Now, we don't need to make a 10-minute video yapping about how we're going to counter Moltres raids, right? Guess what? Throw some rocks at it. Yeah, even Mega Blastoise is going to get outperformed by Rampardos. And in low levels can duo this. So if you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.